Welcome back in. I hope you and yours are having a wonderful Sunday. It's all go here on this show. Kevin Egan alongside Melissa Ortiz, Jimmy Conrad, and welcome to the show for the first time today, Mark Brown of La Liga TV. How are you, Mark?
I'm very good. How are you? Sunday evening in Barcelona here. Buenas noches. Everything good.
Beautiful, beautiful. You're going to jump into the commentary booth alongside Melissa Ortiz. Folks, if you've missed the action so far, this is the landscape of our Kick COVID-19 weekend tournament. Villarreal advancing to the grand final with a brilliant victory over Atletico Madrid. So out go Alvaro Morata and Chad Johnson. And into the final go Pau Torres and John Collins. Who will they face? That's the big question. Is it Valencia or will it be Real Sociedad? Jose Gaya, Demarius Randall playing for Los Che, and Ali Long, Alexander Isak representing La Real Sociedad. So looking forward to seeing these guys in action. I believe we'll get our first interview lined up. And Melissa Ortiz, it looks like we're set to hear from Jose Gaya and Demarius Randall. And I have to go to Demarius first on this one, both representing Valencia. Demarius, you didn't get a chance to play yesterday. I mean, technical difficulties got in the way. So do you see yourself as a bit of a secret weapon heading into today?
Hopefully, definitely, hopefully I can provide a spark for the team, and hopefully we can move on to the finals.
Did you get a chance to see Ali Long play yesterday? Because she was banging in the goals, winning by 4-1.
Yeah, I see it. She looked very, very impressive, and she really looked like a professional. So definitely looking forward to playing against her.
Well, really looking forward to seeing you in action as well. Good to have you back.
Definitely. Thanks for having me.
José, ¿cómo estás? Ayer le ganaste a Borja 1-0. Pudiste descansar ayer y hoy, obviamente, ojalá para ganar hoy, para llegar a la final. ¿Qué vas a hacer hoy? ¿Unos cambios diferentes o planes diferentes?
Hola, bueno, más o menos parecido a lo de ayer. Creo que me fue bastante bien. He hecho algún cambio en la alineación, pero prácticamente voy a jugar igual con el mismo sistema y esperamos tener la suerte que tuvimos ayer, aunque bueno, hoy creo que será difícil también.
Claro, y viste que Isaac le ganó a Morientes 3-1. ¿Qué piensas de su estilo de juego?
Sí, bueno, ya me han comentado que juega muy bien al FIFA y bueno, yo como siempre intentar dar la cara, intentar defender bien y bueno, si tengo una, marcar un gol e intentar cerrarme atrás. Es un poco mi estilo de juego en el FIFA porque no suelo jugar mucho y tengo que hacer eso para poder ganar, si no va a ser imposible.
Jose mentioned that he was able to rest yesterday and that for today, not really much of a change in comparison to yesterday's plan, except for he did make one small change for today's game plan. And as far as I asked him about Isaac's style of play and what he expects and what he thinks, and he said, yeah, he's a great player, but he's expecting a great matchup and that he hopes for the win.
Brilliant. Wonderful to hear from the guys. Go get ready. There you have it. Jose Gaya, Demarius Randall representing Valencia. The Bats, they will be taking on Real Sociedad. And Jimmy Conrad, I've got to ask you, we saw Ali Long and how good she was going forward yesterday. And Demarius has had a chance to study Ali's game, whereas Ali hasn't had that opportunity to study Demarius. Is that in his advantage?
I do. I think it is in his advantage. I think he can see or identify some weaknesses that he can exploit and then try to slow her down in certain ways. I thought when I look back on that game, both Alexander and Ali were both very good in the second half and not as convincing in the first half. So if he can frustrate them in the second half, then it gives them, at least for me, a good opportunity for them to get through and get to the final.
Oh, I don't know which way this is going to go, but we're going to welcome in now Alexander Isak of Real Sociedad and the world champion herself, Ali Long, to the show. Great to see you guys.
Hi.
Great to see you too.
What's up, everybody? How excited are we for this face-off? My first question, of course, is for Ali. Ali, you gave like a class yesterday in FIFA to Willie.
No.
Well, first question is, Did you receive any messages, whether it was from your friends or social media, about that result and the performance?
Yeah, but they were still giving me some crap that he was a basketball player, that like I really haven't been tested yet, so I gotta prove it again. It's okay. I like it. I like the smack.
Of course, always up for the challenge. So will you make any changes for today?
My secret, you'll have to watch and find out.
I love it. And this is just apart from this FIFA game. This is a question apart from this FIFA game, because I think a lot of Ali Long fans and of course U.S. Women's National Team fans would love to know, what has quarantine been like, and what is your day like? What series are you watching? The girls want to know.
So I think that actually I feel almost just as busy as I would if I was, besides like having a regular game schedule, but I still have like an intense training plan. I'm still lifting, training, and whether I'm by myself or just with one teammate, because we're allowed to be in twos, that alters it. And of course, it's not the same type of training, but it's kind of like an extended off season. And I kind of look at it like a challenge, like what we do now is going to come to light when everything's back to life. So I'm just trying to make every single day to be better as a player and an athlete. And so once my season does start, I can come out and hopefully kill it. And when it comes to the series, I actually am watching the Jordan one. It's and also the challenge, MTV The Challenge. I don't know why I love that show so much, but me and my husband, we love it. So we're into that. And then I like watch too many shows, so I'm like caught up from traveling so much, like on everything. I'm waiting for seasons to come out with a new season.
Maybe Casa de Papel or Money House, as they say. Well, we are sure you have probably spent some of your time playing FIFA, because it has surely shown in this tournament so far, and we're excited to see more. Kev, you have anything?
Yeah, definitely. I want to follow up with Alexander on that as well. What are you watching over in Spain right now, Alex?
Right now, I'm not watching a lot. I'm just playing video games, mostly Call of Duty. But I've been watching like the new season of La Casa de Papel, and there's just some old movies, but not too much actually. Just playing video games.
Can we talk about your team for a second, your partnership with Ali? Because I think from the outside looking in, you two seem to have the most fun, even though you're in different countries. But that connection with Real Sociedad and getting through, scoring 7 goals yesterday. You went and won 3-1. Ali said, whatever you can do, I can do better, winning 4-1. You guys are having fun.
Yeah, I think it's a great coincidence that we have the same playing style, like going fast forward, and that's how I like to play. So it was fun watching her as well.
So you had a chance maybe to see Jose Gaya, a fellow you'd come up against in La Liga, play yesterday. He won by a 1-0 against Borja Iglesias. Did you get a chance to study his game at all? He had a more conservative game, but he was still uber talented. What did you see?
Yeah, I saw his second half yesterday, and I could see that he's more of a type of possession ball type of player. So I think we're quite different, but let's see what game is the best today.
All right, good stuff. Well, you're up against Jose Gaya next. Vamos, Ali. Come on, let's be hearing you, Ali. Vamos.
I need a jersey.
You do. Well, brilliant to hear from you guys. Yeah, exactly.
Thanks.
Great stuff, guys, representing La Real. Good luck to you guys. The game to come then is Alexander Isak against Jose Gaya. There we have it again, guys. I don't know if it's planned this way, but it is a defender against a striker once more. Let's go down the line and get our predictions, and we'll start with you, Mark Brown.
Well, it's interesting, isn't it? I tell you what, we were talking about at the beginning of the tournament. If we were going to see a derby in the final, we were thinking about Betis Sevilla. Fiyarial already through. Don't forget, Valencia Fiyarial is a derby. Yeah. It's a regional derby, the Valencian community, as they call it. And I'm sure Gaya he'd just be itching to take on Pau Torres and Villarreal. Gaya looked tasty yesterday, but it's an unknown. We didn't see Demarius. I have absolutely no idea how to call this one, but I'm going to go with the ganas, as they call it in Spain, the motivation of Gaya and Valencia.
Wow, big call. I have a feeling Jimmy Conrad's not going to go that way with you.
Listen, I have a ton of respect for Jose Gaya. and Damaris. I think they're going to be excellent. I think it's going to be a tough test for Alexander and Ali, but I can't go against one of my own, U.S. women's national team player, world champion, one of my favorite people in the world. So I really like their chances, and it's up to Alexander to really set the tone in this first leg.
Really quickly, Melissa?
Yep, I'm also going to go with Real Sociedad on this one. The X factor, Demarius Randall, we don't know his style of play or his performance yet, but I'm likewise. I'm going with Ali Long and Alexander.
All right, Melissa, jump into the commentary booth alongside Mark Brown.
Well, here we are. Things have already kicked off here. We're in the Reali Arena early doors, and that is already Real Sociedad on the front foot, attacking the goal from the left to the right in the blue and white stripes. Valencia in that change strip of black with orange shorts. And already you can see it's going to be a tight middle of the park here.
إذن كرة في وسط الميدان.
Move down that left-hand side.
من المباراة النصف النهائية الثانية بين ريال سوسيداد وفالنسيا. التعادل بلا أهداف في هذه الموقعة في ملعب ريال سوسيداد. الأبيض والأزرق شاهد الكريم. كرة لفريق فالنسيا الجهة اليمنى ألكسندر إيزاك والذي يقود اللعبة الإلكترونية لفريق ريال سوسيداد. اللاعب السويدي المهاجم لفالنسيا والذي لعب فريق فالنسيا. تعادل بلا أهداف إلى حد الآن. تمشي كرة الآن مباراة الذهاب في الأنويتا، بعد ذلك قال عودة في نيستايا. كرة لفريق ريال سوسيداد، خدوهات، تمشي كرة إيزاك، كرة بينية، خدوهات. إيزاك هل يسدد إلى المرمى؟ إن ينبري الدفاع. محاولة مرة أخرى لريال سوسيداد لألكسندر إيزاك. تمشي كرة وفي النهاية حارس المرمى يتدخل. حارس مرمى فالنسيا في المكان المناسب يسيطر على الكرة الأخيرة. لأن محاولة من الوسط في فرصة قائمة من جديد لفريق فالنسيا على الجهة اليمنى. يعود كرة تماما إلى الدفاع حيث يتواجد أوتاميندي. أزال التعادل بلا أهداف في أول ربع ساعة. وزي جايا. إيزاك يستعيد هذه الكرة. ألكسندر إيزاك يفكر في التسديد. إيزاك محاولة قائمة لفريق ريال. هذا إيزاك يسيطر على الكرة. تمشي هذه الكرات البينية لفريق ريال سوسيداد. أزال الأهداف بين الجانبين. كرة لفريق فالنسيا من الوسط. محاولة مرة أخرى لفريق الخفافيش. إمكانية التسديد على المرمى. فريق القائد يضع كرة لكارلوس سولير. يتدخل الدفاع وتعود كرة لفريق ريال سوسيداد. انطلاقة في هجمة سريعة للفريق الباسكي لألكسندر إيزاك، ولكن في المكان المناسب حارس المرمى يسبر سيليسن. كرة لفريق فالنسيا. نصف ساعة زمن تمر، ما زال التعادل بلا أهداف بين ريال سوسيداد في الأنويتا والضيف رودريغو. دانيال فاس الدنماركي يلعب كرة إلى رودريغو. يستنجد بفاس، يأتي الدنماركي ويراوغ ولكن يفقد كرته. وتعود مجددا لفريق ريال سوسيداد يبحث عن أول أهداف المباراة. ريال سوسيداد هذه كرة، هذه فرصة في وجود ويارزابال وفي وجود أيضا ألكسندر إيزاك. تمشي كرة واحد اثنين، لكن دفاع فالنسيا ثابت تموقع بشكل جيد. سريعة هذه الهجمة مرة أخرى. كرة لفريق الخفافيش. هذه محاولة مرة أخرى. قد تعادل بلا أهداف. حاول فالنسيا عن طريق دانيال باريخو وكوندوبيا. وكارلوس سولي ورودريغو. تمشي هذه الكرة البينية على الجالي. محاولة مرة أخرى لفالنسيا داخل منطقة الجزاء. تسديدة، لكن دفاع فريق ريال سوسيداد كان المناسب. يكاد هذا الشوط أن ينتهي ولكن بلا أهداف. أذكر هذه المباراة الذهاب بين الجانبين. فرصة في انفراد ممتاز. إيزاك أمام المرمى سيليسن، والهدف الأول في المباراة لريال سوسيداد. ألكسندر إيزاك يتمكن من تسجيل الهدف الأول. هدف دون رد لريال سوسيداد في اللحظات الأخيرة. إذن سوف ينقضي هذا الشوط الأول على وقع تقدم ريال سوسيداد بهدف ألكسندر إيزاك السويدي. ضغط عالي من فريق فالنسيا في هذه اللحظات. تسديدة، تمريرة، وإلى أين هذه الكرة تضيع بيدي حارس. إذن هكذا ينتهي الشوط الأول بهدف دون رد. في الأنوثة ملتقنا بداية الشوط الثاني إن شاء الله. إذن هكذا نأتي إلى بداية الشوط الثاني بين ريال سوسيداد وفالنسيا في لقاء الذهاب من الدور نصف النهائي في هذا التحدي بلعبة البلاي ستيشن لكسر الحجر المنزلي وإبقاء طبعا المتابعين والشغوفين بلعبة كرة القدم طبعا وفق الحجر الصحي، ولكن أيضا يتابعون كرة القدم دون رد في شوط المباراة الأول لمصلحة ريال سوسيداد. الشوط الثاني يبحث فيه ريال سوسيداد عن مزيد من الأهداف، بالمقابل فالنسيا يبحث عن فرصة التعديل. أمشي كرة الآن في هجمة لفريق ريال سوسيداد للفريق الباسكي. ريال سوسيداد يحاول طبعا المتأهل إلى نهائي كأس ملك إسبانيا لمناقشة أتلتيك بيلباو في دربي باسكي. هذه كرة داخل منطقة الجزاء. إذن فرصة خطيرة لإضافة هدف ثاني لفرق ألكسندر إيزاك. حاول مرة أخرى، تمريرة ذكية، والهدف الثاني لا، الكرة ضاعت. الكرة مرت إلى خارج أرض. كانت فرصة ذهبية في قرية، ولكن ضاعت هذه الكرة بغرابة. لا يفهم كيف لم تمر إلى الشباك هذه الكرة الأخيرة. إذن كرة أخرى. تمر الدقائق في هذا الشوط الثاني. كرة لفريق فالنسيا. خوزي لويس جايا يتقدم، جايا يبحث عن حل في المنتصف. إذا إدرك التعادل كيفين جاميرو لفالنسيا. كيفين جاميرو الفرنسي يتمكن من تسجيل هدف التعادل لفالنسيا بشكل ممتاز. كيفين فعلا هدف رائع. استلم كرة من رودريجو. إذا هدف لهدف في هذه اللحظات. كرة من المنتصف إذا لفريق سوسيداد. محاولة لسوسيداد من أجل العودة بقية النتيجة. كرة عرضية، تدخل من حارس المرمى يسبر سيليسن. ضغط عالي. كرة مرة أخرى في تسديد فورليتيا من أجل هدف ثاني. دان يخو انبر لها حارس المرمى وأبعدها بصعوبة إلى ركنية، ولكن هذه هجمة سريعة لريال سوسيداد لتسجيل هدف ثاني، ولكن حارس المرمى يسبر سيليسن يتدخل أمام ألكسندر إيزاك. فعلا كانت كرة رائعة جدا لفريق ريال سوسيداد ضاعت. فالنسيا يحاول توزيع لويس جايا، ينقل الكرة إلى بولي مع دانيال باس. تقدم المدافع الدنماركي. ما زالت المحاولة قائمة لفريق فالنسيا الباحث عن التفوق في أرض الأنوتا. العودة على ملعبه نيستايا وأمام جماهيره. أدرك كيفين جاميرو التعادل في شوط المباراة الثاني، وما زالت نشاهد فيها هدفا، ولكن لمن؟ هدف أو هدفين عموما. ربع ساعة قد يكون كفيل بمزيد من الأهداف. هذه فرصة في الانطلاق سريعة لألكسندر إيزاك. يجري إيزاك، يمر ألكسندر إيزاك، يراوغ، يحافظ على الكرة، لكن فقدها أمام دفاع شرس ومتميز. عادت مجددا الكرة. الآن هجمة خطيرة لفريق ريال سوسيداد بحثا عن هدف ثاني. المراوغة والمرور وهدف ثاني. نعم، لا، الكرة في القائم ثم تعود إلى نفس اللاعب. إيزاك يسجل الهدف الثاني بعدما ابتدت الكرة من قائم يسبرسن. دقائق معدودة على نهاية المباراة. سوسيداد يضغط عن هدف يؤهل للنهائي لملاقاة فياريال الذي تأهل على حساب أتلتيكو مدريد. إذن هي الأنفاس الأخيرة من اللقاء. هذه محاولة لفريق ريال سوسيداد. دانيال باريخو يتدخل يستعيد الكرة. 5 دقائق على النهاية. ما زالت المحاولة لفريق ريال سوسيداد. تجمع دفاع فالنسيا، لكن خرجت الكرة من كوندوبيا ويمر بها رودريجو إلى الهجوم. لأن الأنفاس ولحظات انطلقت من الوسط. داني باريخو يحاول مجددا. دانيال باريخو حافظ على كرته. تحاول الآن فالنسيا، لكن دفاع سوسيداد في المكان المناسب. لم تخرج الكرة. في محاولة من جديد لريال سوسيداد. سوف نلعب الوقت بدل ضائع بعد لحظات. فعلا نهاية الشوط أو نهاية المباراة بهدفين هدف لمصلحة ريال سوسيداد.
Again today, Demarius Randall, what have you got in your locker? Hey, I'm getting some breaking news here, guys. Jimmy Conrad, can I get a little bit of a drum roll, please?
You can. What do we got?
Good news. We've got good news. We have surpassed the $10,000, our goal for this weekend in the Kick COVID campaign. Yeah, baby. Well done to everyone involved. That's what we were hoping for, that every one of you will get out and give a little bit. Just give what you can this weekend to help feeding America in the battle against COVID-19. And well done to all involved. This collaboration all weekend with La Liga, with Uninterrupted, with the Women's ICC and Relevant Sports. It's been wonderful. And we have surpassed that number. Let's keep those donations coming through with that link on the bottom right-hand side of your screen. And we will continue with the action. And congratulations there, Alexander Isak. You're halfway there, Alexander. Hand it over now. Melissa, take it away. You've got the guys standing by.
Thank you, Kevin. Hi, guys. How are you, José? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Qué partido que jugaron? Opinión del partido fue, o sea, el primer partido no había muchas oportunidades, pero en el segundo tiempo, ¿qué piensas?
Sí, bueno, ha sido un partido bastante disputado. La primera parte sí que es verdad que no han habido ocasiones. Él me ha tirado una vez y me ha marcado un gol. Y en la segunda sí que es verdad que se ha abierto un poco todo y bueno, yo creo que ha estado muy igualado. Un fallo yo que he tenido ahí al final, pues me ha costado el partido, pero bueno, yo creo que he jugado bastante bien y bueno, no era fácil porque Isa creo que, bueno, se ha demostrado que juega bastante bien y aunque he perdido me voy contento.
I asked Jose, it was a close game. You know, the first half we didn't see very many opportunities, but in the second half it was quite open and we saw many more chances and build-up plays. What did he think of the game and especially the second half? And he said it was a very close game, a very level. That Isak is a great FIFA player as well, of course. And he said that you know, he wanted to try to score a goal, but you know, he gives it up to Isak for that well-played game.
Okay, and then Alexander, question for you. How long did it take you to realize that Jose was a little bit better than Fernando Morientes from yesterday?
No, I actually I had that feeling from before, but you know, I think he has a really good defense, and that's was the problem. And yeah, you know, I play fast forward and I get my chances. Today I missed like pretty much, but still I managed to score 2. And defensively, I think he plays a lot with ball possession, and I think that's pretty frustrating when you defend. So like after a while you slip and you make mistakes, easy mistakes. So that was the hard part. But yeah, I think it was a tough game, and luckily I could win it. But I think he did a great job.
Now that's 2 games in a row that you've really turned it on in the second half. Are you doing anything different tactically when you're in halftime?
No, I think maybe that's just stamina.
Gotcha. Cool. Well, congratulations on the win. Hopefully Ali can bring it home for you guys. Jose, unlucky, but maybe Demarius will bring it home for you guys, and we'll catch you guys after the second leg. Let's go back to you, Kevin.
Gracias, Jose.
Well done to the guys. Look, Jimmy Conrad, it was a decent effort by you to get Alexander Isak to bite there, but you know, they're through all sorts of media training. He was never going to bite at Morientes.
I mean, Morientes is a legend, you know, so I get it, but I just thought Hey, he's a dad as well. I know exactly who Fernando Morientes is. I'm the same kind of guy. Like, I want to play a lot more. I just don't have as much time as I'd like when you got the kids and stuff. But, yeah, I think it was pretty clear the guy was a little bit better than Morientes. But, yes, I appreciate him being diplomatic.
Yeah, those guys are smooth, I'm telling you. It's hard to catch them. All right, we have got a major game coming up. It is the second leg of the semi-final. Damarius Randall, NFL star, up against a world champion in Ali Long. Ali Long has a 2-1 advantage from that first game, with Isak getting the win. Predictions, please. Let's start with Melissa Ortiz.
Yeah, like I said, we haven't seen Damarius Randall yet in action, so this is going to be something new in the books for us. But based off yesterday's performance, of course, I'm going to go with my girl Ali, and I'm hoping to see some great goals from both sides. But Ali, we saw her attacking skills yesterday, so that offensive press, I love it. I can't wait to see us.
Do you agree, Jimmy?
Yeah, I'm definitely backing Ali all the way, with all due respect to Damarius. I fear, though, because Alexander didn't get a bigger lead when he had so many opportunities, that could come back to bite them. I think Damarius has got some game. You can't sleep on him. But Ali's got a ton of experience. She knows what to do in these big moments, so I'm excited to see her play.
Mark Brown, rumor has it you're a major Las Vegas Raiders fan, so you'll be going with Damarius then, yeah?
Of course. Rumors, dirty rumors. I'll tell you what, do you know about the Mestalla effect? The comebacks we've seen through the ages of Mestalla. I'm counting on the Mestalla crowd, but hey, let's see. The Damarius effect and the Mestalla effect. He's got a big job in his hands. Ali was absolutely brilliant yesterday, but playing at home, 1-goal cushion to Taiwan.
It certainly is. Mestalla is a wonderful point. One of the best venues in our beautiful game. The home of Valencia. The Bats with it all to do, trailing by 2-1. Now, the free-scoring Ali Long has to hang on to her advantage, a 2-1 advantage, thanks to Alexander Isak. First chance for us to see Damarius Randall in action. And now we'll hand it over to you guys with the call. It will be you, Mark Brown, alongside Melissa Ortiz again.
Well, here we go. All to play for, a place in the final against Villarreal at stake. It's Ali Long against Damarius Randall, the unknown against really the super player from yesterday. And what's going to happen here? Well, we've got an unknown against a superstar here, Melissa.
Absolutely. Yesterday we saw from Ali Long her confidence in her game. She was able to transition really well. Her build-up play was phenomenal. There were points where, even her finishing skills were absolutely tremendous. So I'm expecting a really great play and just a game, just like you said, we haven't seen yet from Damarius anything. So I'm excited to see his play. We cannot underestimate it whatsoever. And I know we're going to see great things just like we've seen from the rest of the uninterrupted talent.
Yeah, and we saw also with Ali, we saw that midfield brain, perhaps, the way she just ran the clock down, the way she ran the field there from the middle of the park. She's defensively strong. She was strong up front and everything we expected her to be, really.
Absolutely. Look at getting in the practice in that pre-practice. We're going to see definitely some 1v1s, I think, right there. Ooh, look at that shot, upper 90 with the curve. Already seeing some technique. Let's see what we got.
Well, here we go. Here's Mestalla. There's Jaume looking up at the gods. What can his team do? Can Damarius get the home fans back into this game? Valencia in the second leg, playing at home, of course, in the white. Real Sociedad in that change strip of turquoise. Valencia straight into it on the attacking front foot here. Looking for the first chance of the game. It almost comes through there to Rodrigo. In the end, it's played back to Ramiro, who gives it to Thaldu, promptly loses it again. Real Sociedad won't be looking for this. They don't want to be conceding an early goal, and Rodrigo's almost in the tie.
It's great to see some already offensive action early off in the game, especially with Valencia. Now, Mark, it's funny because Damarius has said recently that he's getting tired of playing video games. So I imagine he's been playing FIFA a lot lately. And he also did mention, and I mentioned this yesterday, that while he was at ASU, he used to on his matches, his FIFA matches, 50 push-ups for every match that he lost. So this is something that I wonder if we're going to see today or not.
Well, that's an interesting stat there, but I tell you what, Ali Long here is building up from the back, much as we saw yesterday, but it's offside. Garay just stepped up, and that's a good offside trap there by Demarius Randall. Real Sociedad winning back, right across the middle of the park, looking to get an attacking third with Odegaard over the ball. You don't want to give him the space that he's got here, just outside the box. He's laid it off on the right-hand side.
فرصة متاحة ويارزابال الكرة بينية ممكن التسديد على المرمى. ألكسندر إيزاك عرضية لكن كرة تضيع. خومي مع جايا كوندوبيا كان عدد كرة لفريق ريال سوسيداد كثيرة، كرات تضيع على فريق فالنسيا سريعة هذه الهجمة لفريق ريال سوسيداد. إيزاك ضيع كرة أمام جايا كوندوبيا مرة وسط الميدان عفوا من افريقيا الوسطى. كوندوبيا الفرنسي، هذه كرة بلمسة لتوريس، يمر يتوغل توريس، وهدف أول في المباراة لفريق فالنسيا. هدف أول في المباراة لفريق فالنسيا في شباك ريال سوسيداد. حاجة كبيرة المشجعين، استقبال بسهولة، وضع الكرة في الشباك عن طريق غوميز، ماكسي غوميز يتمكن من تسجيل الهدف الأول في مباراة العودة من هذا النصف النهائي. هذه عرضية، فرصة في المكان المناسب. خومي حارس مرمى فالنسيا يسيطر هذه الهدف دون فالنسيا. كرة أخرى لفالنسيا لتسجيل الهدف الثاني، لكن ضاعت محاولة ريال سوسيداد لإدراك التعادل. هي فرصة الآن للمرور، إمكانية التسديد على الشباك خطيرة. الآن التعادل من ألكسندر إيزاك لفريقه ريال سوسيداد. التعادل يأتي إذن لفريق ريال سوسيداد، هدف لهدف بين الجانبين بعدما سجل ماكسي غوميز ألكسندر إيزاك. التعادل لفالنسيا أو التعادل في شباك فالنسيا. هكذا هدف لهدف، هدف التعادل يأتي في حينه. إذن لن تمشي كرة أخرى، نبحث فالنسيا عن التقدم في النتيجة. بلدو يمر مع إيزاك، محاولة من جديد لفريق ريال سوسيداد. خومي يسيطر على الكرة الأخيرة، يسيطر على الكرة الأخيرة. طبعا تقود علي لونغ فريق ريال سوسيداد في مباراة العودة. روندال يقود فالنسيا في هذه المباراة. كرة لخومي، تعود إلى وسط الميدان مرة أخرى. دانيال باس توريس، كرة على الجهة اليمنى سريعة لفالنسيا. هدف ثاني بعد خطأ في وارتباك مستوى دفاع فريق ريال سوسيداد. هذه كرة ساندر إيزاك مع لويجي أوديغارد. باقي 10 دقائق على نهاية هذا الشوط الأول. إيزاك يفقد كرته أمام إزيكوالي هاي وكرة لماكسي غوميز. ترك مرة أخرى فالنسيا إلى الهجوم. فرصة رودريغو يراوغ يمر يزيد من السرعة. رودريغو يلعب كرة عرضية لكن تضيع. تدخل من الدفاع في الاستخلاص لكن ضاعت على بين إيزاك وأوديغارد.
He's running the show here. Plenty of runners. Monreal, veteran fullback, loves to get forward. Isaac just drops deep. So good at offering with his back to goal, and so good at running through too. And how's about that for a through ball? It's off the outside of the post, and that would have been curtains surely for Valencia. They survived going into the half-time break.
Mark, those are the types of goal that needs to be put in the back of the net. I know she's thinking in her mind right now, what in the world just happened? What button did I not press correctly or hard enough or soft enough? But hopefully we'll see another chance, maybe right here.
But it's great combination play. It's the build-up play in the final third. She's ripping Valencia apart here. Just winding down to the half-time break. There's 3 minutes of stoppage time added. We've had all the goals in this first half. 3 goals. It's 2-1. Isaac, the star of the show, alongside the other youngster, Odegaard. And Real Sociedad and Ali Long in the second leg, well and truly in command. It's 2-1 to the away side on the night. They're in control of the tie. And at the moment, if nothing changes, Demarius Ran with a mountain to climb here. It looks like Real Sociedad are favourites to go through to this final against Fiyarial in the Kick COVID-19 tournament here. FIFA 20, Mestalla sold out on the night under the floodlights. Mestalla, such a wonderful ground right in the middle of Valencia City, one of the oldest grounds in Spain. It's seen such great memories. And can Demarius Randall give it one more here? Is the comeback, is it possible here, Melissa?
I don't know. I mean, it looks like he's going to make some changes right now. We're going to see, I imagine, a more offensive approach to the second half, of course, giving it all he has to try at least to get into the final. But I'm going with Ali Long right now for the win. That's my prediction. But let's see if he made any changes.
Yeah, let's have a look at that one. At the moment, I'm not spotting any. I don't know if my eyes missed something there. And here's Oyarzabal.
Yep, I don't see any.
Yeah, there's one. There's one, Melissa. Oyarzabal's on. The young captain at Real Sociedad, one of the brightest prospects in world football, such a super footballer. And Ali Long putting on attacking talent. You can see where her ambitions lie. But at the moment, though, spotlight on Demarius Randall. He needs a quick goal from somewhere. Is he going to get it? He's denied. Great stop there.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's Maxi Gomez. Ramiro denies him, though. Oh, it's a goal kick. Taken quickly.
سريعة إلى وسط الميدان. وسط كرة لفريق فالنسيا. محاولة فالنسيا سريعة. أريخو. ماكسي غوميز يحاول ولكن تدخل من الدفاع. أوديغارد ضيع كرة والآخر سريعة لفريق فالنسيا. كرة ممتازة لكن هناك تدخل على حدود منطقة الجزاء. عادت مرة أخرى ريال سوسيداد يأخذ الأسبقية الآن وربما سوف يكون في النهائي فياريال لديه الفرصة خاصة إذا سجل هدف ثالث. كوندوبيا يستعد كرة أمام زوبيلديا. كوندوبيا ماكسي غوميز يفقد كرات كثيرة. ماكسي غوميز إلوستوندو. كرة للونورمو موريال مورينو زوبيلديا. نمشي كرة الآن لفريق ريال سوسيداد. إيزاك ألكسندر يتحرك، خطيرة الكرة لأويارزابال، يراوغ أويارزابال، تدخل من خومي، ساعد الكرة مرة أخرى فريق فالنسيا إلى الهجوم، يحاول إلوستوندو استخلاص الكرة ببراعة، خطأ احتسبه حكم المباراة لمصلحة فالنسيا على بعد 32 ياردة من المرمى. هكذا تلعب هذه الكرة، سهلة لحارس المرمى موريال. ويارزابال زوبيلدوا، ويارزابال دانيال باريخو يزيد من السرعة. باريخو ضيع كرة إلى كوندوبيا، كوندوبيا بقدم اليسرى. عدنان يانوزاي استعاد هذه الكرة. يانوزاي يمر ويتوغل. الكسندر إيزاك، ممتازة هذه الكرة، ممتازة المراوغة. ماذا يفعل أوديغارد؟ وفي النهاية الدفاع يتدخل. ما زالت لريال سوسيداد عرضية. الهدف الثالث في المباراة، هدف ثالث بروعة، هدف ثالث من ألكسندر إيزاك في شباك فالنسيا، هدف ثالث بعد خطأ في دفاع فريق فالنسيا. هكذا الكرة العرضية وهكذا التدخل من أمام حارس المرمى. 3 أهداف لريال سوسيداد من ألكسندر إيزاك في مرمى فالنسيا. متاعب كبيرة لفالنسيا، مباراة على ملعبه ولكن لا يجد المواتية لإسعاد جماهيره. هذه كرة انطلقت من الوسط، كوندوبيا استعادها، كوندوبيا بلمسة بينية، كرة خطيرة لفالنسيا، 1-2 وتسديدة. تضيع فرصة كبيرة على ماكسي غوميز لتسجيل الهدف الثاني لفالنسيا. الآن كرة تتحرك لريال سوسيداد، تتحرك للفريق مونريال، يزيد من السرعة. طبعا هوكير تأهل فياريال على حساب اتلتيكو مدريد إلى النهائي، ويبدو بأن ريال سوسيداد يتأهب للتأهل على حساب فالنسيا بعدما تألق في لقاء الذهاب في الأنوفة. هو في لقاء العودة يذيق المر لخصمه فالنسيا. هذه كرة أخرى وهدف يبدو رابع لريال سوسيداد عن طريق الإسلام. إذا متاعب كبيرة لفالنسيا. داماريوس راندال يبدو بأنه لا زال مبتدئا في هذه اللعبة الإلكترونية البلاي ستيشن مقارنة مع آلي لونغ لعبة المنتخب الأمريكي لكرة القدم التي تقود دكة تفوت ريال سوسيداد. إذا ريال سوسيداد هكذا لقادوا في لقاء الذهاب ألكسندر إيزاك، هذه آليس لونغ تقود في لقاء العودة، بينما خوزي غايا قاد فالنسيا في لقاء الذهاب، ويوس راندال يقود فالنسيا في لقاء العودة. تقريبا انتهت الأمور وحسم ريال سوسيداد تأهله إلى مباراة النهائية، لأن الوقت لم يعد كافيا لفالنسيا للعودة في النتيجة وتسجيل 5 أهداف. صعبة جدا في ظل وجود فريق متمرس، في ظل وجود فريق قادر على المزيد. هذه كرة مرة أخرى، يبدو بأن الأمور اقتربت من النهاية. هنا خلف لفريق ريال سوسيداد على حدود منطقة الجزاء، ويارزابال يلعب كرة لكنها سهلة، دعت يارزابال كرة لخومي. 5 دقائق على نهاية المباراة ولا نهاية النصف النهائي الثاني في هذه المنافسة. إذا 5 دقائق على النهاية. هذه كرة بينية تمشي وتمر، تغطي الدفاع، عرضية ممتازة وحارس المرمى تدخل خومي بسرعة. الأنفاس الأخيرة من اللقاء جملة بعيد عن كيفن جاميرو، نورمو، ميرينو. لم يعد الوقت يكفي لفالنسيا لتغيير موازين اللقاء. تشرف المباراة على النهاية 4 أهداف لهدف. خلاص نلعب الوقت بدل ضائع. وفعلا يبدو بأنه حسم الأمور لمصلحته فريق ريال سوسيداد وتأهل بجدارة واستحقاق. سوف نسمع صافرة النهاية في هذه الأثناء الآن من حكم المباراة، هل بهدف بعد تسجيل هدف خامس؟ ويبدو الهدف الخامس. نعم، هدف خامس لريال سوسيداد. انتهت الأمور، حسمها ريال سوسيداد حتى الباء استطاع أن يسجل في ملعب النصطير في مرمى فالنسيا. هكذا النتيجة انتهت. كنتم في رات الله وحفظك إلى اللقاء.
Forward player, she likes to attack, and drive forward, and that is the same exact thing that Alexander Isak said as well. So what a great game, what a great result. I'm excited to see this final.
Yeah, it's going to be a beauty. Going to be an absolute beauty. Villarreal, it is up against, well, the free scoring Real Sociedad. It's the Basques against the Valencians. Well, Kev, who's your pick? Back to you.
That is a tough one to call. Cheers, guys. What a performance from Ali Long. Pick it out. 14 goals in 2 games then for Real Sociedad. Absolutely brilliant stuff from Isak and Long. But Villarreal, let's not forget, have scored 12 goals in their 2 games thus far. The 2 highest scoring teams set to do battle in the grand final. Villarreal and Real Sociedad, 2 of the most beloved La Liga teams, I think, in world football as well, that you don't often see winning those big trophies, Jimmy, but they're still 2 really adored sides around the world. And now we're in for an absolute cracker.
Yeah, specifically for La Real, I put on the kit because I knew they were going to do the business. I have my Villarreal one as well, so I'm ready to go either way. But I think these are the 2 teams that deserve to go to the final. I thought they were both consistently good. Both partners were both very good. Commiserations to Demarius because I think he's got to do 50 push-ups for us or something because he lost in FIFA. But I just thought Ali Long had too much class. She made the plays that made the difference, and it's hard to go. I don't even know who to pick in the final at this point, just based on the statistics alone and how well they've played. But it should be a cracking affair.
Based on the statistics, as you mentioned, the one player that maybe needs to step up for Villarreal is John Collins. 2 1-all draws so far, Melissa. Whereas you look at Real Sociedad, and they're both scoring for fun, both Isak and Long.
I can't agree more with, we've seen the class and the goal scoring machines between Ali Long and of course, Pau Torres. But for John Collins, we need to see more action from him and some goal scoring. But let's head over and see what they have to say. What's up, guys? What a result. What an absolute result. Ali, again, with the goal scoring machine. 14 goals for the weekend. What are your thoughts on your performance?
Well, I'm still getting crap that I just beat a football player, not like a soccer player. So that's fine. But I think that actually he was really good. And the first half, he almost caught me a couple times on the counter. So I knew that because I had the lead, I could kind of sit back in the second and try to let him come at me. But I'm happy with the win. And Isaac has been MVP this whole time. So it's really cool to be able to score with him. And he's good in this game. So I like it a lot.
That's funny that you say that because I was just about to ask Isaac himself Alex, how does it feel that you are actually like the live MVP for this tournament as well? And Ali is utilizing you as the star forward. How does it feel to be a star, not only in real life soccer, but also in this FIFA 20 kick COVID tournament?
Nah, it feels great. Actually, she's using. I have some. Not bad. It feels great. She's playing very good, and me as well. I managed to score like a couple of goals with myself, so let's keep it up.
Absolutely. And Demarius, I mean, I have to mention, those 50 push-ups. Are we going to see those from you now?
Let me see them. I want to see
just
them.
check out my Instagram. They will be up, and I'm gonna tag Ali in them.
You
Ali,
better.
was great. I was trying to. I'm more of a defensive FIFA guy, so me scoring a lot of goals after you scored them couple goals, I was like, But yeah, you was definitely talented in FIFA. Definitely enjoyed playing against you, and go and win it.
Thanks. I appreciate it. I want to see those 50. All 50.
I got
so
you.
just like Ali says, we are definitely expecting to see those 50 on Instagram. Make sure you tag her, you tag everybody, and of course, help the donations for this COVID-19 response fund. Now over to Jose. Algunas palabras para los fans para apoyar esta gran iniciativa del COVID-19.
Sí, claro. Lo importante no es el torneo, sino lo importante está claro que es toda esa recaudación y toda esa donación para ayudar en estos momentos tan difíciles y bueno, ojalá que todos pues, puedan salir de esta situación lo antes posible y podamos ayudar en esta gran causa como es la de donar.
Perfect. I had asked Jose any final words, of course, for the fans and everybody that's watching in regards to this Feeding America initiative and the donations. And he says, absolutely, that is the major cause of this. That is the reason why we are putting this tournament together for the weekend. And as long as we are together in this and raise funds and also stay safe, and hopefully we can come back to the normalities of life soon. So thank you very much. Muchas gracias, Jose. To you guys, thank you for participating. Demarius as well, and as for Alex and Ali, on to the final.
Vamos.
Chao. Mucha suerte.
Bye.
Ciao. See you. Good luck.
Job, you guys. Thank you.
Wow, excellent performances then from everybody involved. Thank you so much to Jose Gaya and Demarius Randall as well. Valiant effort, but it is Real Sociedad that advanced to the final to take on Villarreal. Oh, wow, look at that matchup. Pau Torres to take on Alexander Isak. And then you've got John Collins against Ali Long. Who can take it all? The final matchup. The final four players left in this tournament, guys. And I must say, we'll have a chance. Melissa Ortiz jumping in and out of English and Spanish in the interviews. Bravo. Absolutely brilliant. Well done to you. Because it's wonderful to hear from the La Liga stars at this opportunity and to get good insight out of someone like Jose Gaya. So well done to you and thank you for all your brilliant work in this broadcast so far. But guys, are we excited?
I appreciate that, Kev.
We've got a big one coming up here. Jimmy Conrad, I know the appetite, it's there for this big final. And I'm looking at this game between Alexander Isak, who we know is very good, but he's up against maybe the all-star in this whole thing so far. And Ali Long hasn't gone into a game trailing yet. So the dynamic here with this first game between Pau Torres and Isak is thrilling, really.
Yeah, it seems like an unstoppable force meeting an immovable object. I can't say that very well, but what I find interesting, some of the dynamics, Alexander likes to bomb forward. He likes to commit numbers. He likes to go. Pau Torres likes to score a lot of goals too, so that could be a high-scoring affair. On the flip side, John Collins hasn't scored a lot of goals, but defensively, he is very sound. He's only given up 2 in his 2 matches. Ali Long, obviously for me, the real MVP in all this, with all due respect to Pau Torres. She's been super impressive, and I wonder what it's going to look like for her if she gets stifled defensively. So there's a couple little storylines and narratives that I think we can pick apart here that should be really fun to watch.
So far, the top scorer in the tournament is Pau Torres. He has 10 goals, 6 yesterday, 4 today so far. Ali Long just behind Pau Torres with 9 goals, with 5 goals today and 4 yesterday. Mark Brown, this is where we bid farewell to you, Mark, but you were absolutely brilliant on this broadcast, and you've had fun doing it too.
It's been absolutely wonderful. Yeah, likewise. You're brilliant, guys. Brilliant cause, brilliant team. And I think we got a well-deserved final. It's going to be absolutely brilliant. In La Liga Santander, in real life, these are two of the top teams to watch. Both of them play brilliant football. They both play brilliant football in FIFA. And the players here give them the two sides, a brilliant final. And I'm going to be watching. Can't predict
Excellent
it, though.
Commentator on... No, we can't predict it, that's for sure. Mark, you're a rock star on La Liga commentaries and all your work with La Liga TV. Thank you so much. Phil Shane is going to jump back in for the final. Mark, coming up next here on the Kick COVID-19 broadcast, it is Villarreal taking on Real Sociedad, the final to come. Don't go anywhere.